We're taking. There we go.
There we go. Welcome to another episode of Minneapolis by Night. Tonight we have just some vampires apparently gonna go hang out at the Vox. You know, do vampire-y things. Yep, it's boredom. You're tired of sitting in their havens.
Mine just got here, so.
Okay. Well.
Mine is desperate to find information out, so.
Oh, well, we're screwed.
You guys are screwed, yeah.
Yeah, just the three of us? Yeah, we're not getting anything.
Myrcella, is naturally unarmed.
Yeah.
And
I doubt the box has changed, so you couldn't go in armed.
Exactly. She doesn't ever really carry weapons, so she is. She goes and finds a table, and just kind of sits, watching over the crowd. She has a bored expression, bored, annoyed. It's hard to tell. She's got resting bitch face.
Alex walks in, stops before he goes through the metal detector, turns in the only two weapons he's carrying. Then goes in.
They do a full strip search. No, I'm just kidding.
It's not that kind of assomite where it's got weapons coming out of everywhere.
I'm just kidding.
I only got 3.
They just wanted to objectify him. It had nothing to do with security.
I'm terror watch list.
Right.
Well, I guess a short time later, Maria walks in, and she's kind of on the tall side for a woman. She's 6 foot.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazon! Yes, great minds.
Amazon from the Amazon.
Right?
Yeah. She's pretty clearly South American. Too.
Well, Myrcella is like 5'8".
It's not bad.
Alex had just walked to the bar.
Okay.
Looking at all the normal people.
Which one's gonna be dinner tonight?
Yeah, damn curse.
Oh.
He's waiting for his clan to figure that little trick out.
Myrcella's kind of eyeing up the Amazon here, because holy shit, that's a tall bitch. She'll eventually, being as she's sitting there without a drink, she'll get up and go get a glass of red wine. She just kind of swirls it around in her glass a little bit,
God, what the hell
watching the patrons.
Oh shit, I forgot we switched over, so I gotta get the right character sheet out. So mixed up today.
We all have our days.
Wow. There we go. Lucien. There we go.
Oh.
He's a young buck. It's hilarious.
Oh.
Maria's kind of old as shit. She's standing there watching. She's slowly moving towards the bar, but not really doing so with any kind of speed.
Myrcella is naturally still that is one tall bitch. Just watching her.
Yeah, even Lucien's like, holy fuck. It's weird because he's a white guy, but he speaks with a heavy Middle Eastern accent.
Ooh.
Damn fucking training. Well, knows, man, you spend too long in one place, man. You pick up the accent.
That's true, you do.
He doesn't even realize it.
And she just kind of
mumbles under his breath in Arabic. Go language. Woot woot.
She just kind of like glances over her shoulder, hearing the Arabic. Oh,
He doesn't even realize it half the time. It's just one of those weird things he does.
Right.
Spend too long amongst them, you become one of them. And how many people speak Arabic?
Nope, I speak Italian and English.
Yep, that's why he's usually safe. And so once you do know it, then he works well.
Besides English, I speak 4 other languages, but I don't know Arabic.
And she does kind of look at him funny, considering the picture
He's a
that's
white
on the
guy.
screen. Yeah, he's a white guy speaking Arabic.
Oh yeah, that's him. What you don't know is that he's actually speaking perfect Arabic.
Right?
Nice.
I don't speak it, so I couldn't say anything, but
Right.
Right?
I wouldn't try and butcher someone else's language.
And she does, yeah. She just like looks at him like, what the hell?
He looks at you. Yes.
Well, it's not every day that you meet a man who speaks Arabic that looks like you do.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
I do apologize. And she's looking back at she glances back at the tall lady again.
Yeah, even Alex kind of looks at her every so often like, damn, that's one really tall bitch. Actually, that's probably what he said in Arabic. Damn, that's really one tall bitch.
Right.
She's an Amazon.
Because you'd be amazed how often I get that. Most people look at me, and then, of course, with everything going on, half the time they think I'm a terrorist.
No.
Ignorance is bliss.
The tall lady halfway turns towards you two, and she smiles. She may have been eavesdropping slightly.
I don't have Auspex or anything, so, I can't really
Fucking
tell
Neither do I.
anything, so...
Neither do I. So awesome.
Right?
We're a bunch of...
None of us know that the other ones are vampires, and that's just...
Yeah, Myrcella might have a dead giveaway.
Oh. Pale of skin.
And she... No. No. She's got a lovely little flaw.
I'm just going to say, Alex, you're going to have to remind me of the flaw, because if it's something that would be noticeable, Alex would know it.
Not without touching her.
Oh, yeah, so...
So a hair might do it.
That's right.
Frostbite or ice, that whatever it is, the one where she's like even colder than typically death would be, like ice cold.
Yeah. Your mere touch makes plants wilt.
Yeah.
Right. She says, and what might your name be, Mr. Arabic?
Lucien Vandal.
Lucien Mandel. She extends a hand. Myrcella Giovanni.
He just looks at you. He's polite about it, but the look is, oh god, another Giovanni.
Did I do something wrong? She looks at her hand and just kind of,
If he noticed it, he just,
brings
because
it back
of his training, he's very calm about it. No, it's I've run into a few of your associates, and some have been less than friendly.
Well, not everybody is friendly. It's not just my people.
True.
And she just kind of like at that point she's trying to figure it out.
He just smiles. The confused look is what he loves to see on people's faces. Even his English has a very heavy Middle Eastern accent.
And
Again, he spent entirely too much time.
And what brings you to Milwaukee? Or Milwaukee?
Milwaukee?
Wow, Minneapolis.
I was like, holy shit, am I in the wrong venue?
Minneapolis. Wow, I need some more coffee. She did
Okay.
not say Milwaukee.
Gotcha. Retcon the
Minneapolis.
Milwaukee.
We're not in Milwaukee.
God, I hope not.
Apparently.
I don't know.
Let's see here.
Needed a change of pace.
Just one too many.
It's good for us all at times. Why I left home myself.
That, and I heard the city could use some assistance.
That's probably.
The city is something else. Explosions going on, weirdness happening at Chinese joints. People are dying everywhere. My morgue is very full.
Well, with me around, we'll just say it may not get much emptier.
Okay, now that justifies a roll.
Speaking of roles, Holly, do you think this is enough to justify getting someone to buy her a drink?
Well, says.
For what? How many successes?
Some kind of. I got one
from
success.
It's a terrible attempt, but it's better than no successes. You might be able to get, like,
Someone who's really drunk.
someone who's really drunk to buy you a drink.
Good enough.
Well, what is your appearance?
I
Besides being
think
a
my
six-foot
appearance.
kid.
Right. I think appearance is 3, so not.
Oh yeah,
amazingly.
you shouldn't have a problem.
I'm gonna say your appearance also has a big effect on. By the way, this guy's appearance is a 4.
So it's Myrcella's.
Nice.
But you shouldn't have a problem getting a drink with an appearance of 3. Anything lower might be questionable.
Right.
But 2 is more average, and 3 is above average there. So yeah.
She looks like Selma
Cute.
Hayek on a bad day. Okay, so with that drink, I actually come and sit near you guys.
Myrcella just kind of glances at Lucien. And she glances. She actually glances at Maria, but she's specifically looking. Are you wearing flats or heels?
She's probably wearing heels. Yeah.
Oh God. 6 foot in heels.
So she's
like
ungodly
6'5".
tall.
Jesus Christ.
Right. So yeah, that's the look on Myrcella's
Glad she sat down because Alex is getting a neck cramp.
right? The look
Lucian's
on her
getting a neck
face,
cramp.
noting the heels, she's like, "You gotta be kidding me." I mean, Myrcella's wearing heels too, but she's not 6 foot
Not
tall.
6 foot tall. Hey, when you got it, flaunt it, I guess.
Jesus. Lord, 6 feet and then heels. Oh. Everybody's looking up to her.
Right?
Myrcella just kind of is still like glancing at her, and she smiles.
Maria smiles back at her.
And now I'm rolling that intelligence kindred lore so I don't forget in regards to what Bill said.
I was wondering.
I got distracted by a question.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's okay.
Come on, it's an ST. You need to be able to.
Exactly.
Multitask.
That's true. That's true.
Where in the
You need to
world
test
is
her
it?
more, Joseph.
Where did I put it?
I don't know.
Oh, there it
Did she
is. Other
lose the
traits.
dice roller? Okay.
No, no, I just couldn't remember where I put some of my stats on my sheet, and I had the lures under other traits.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
that
worst case scenario,
reminds
I
me.
can roll for you, but you know how my rolls go, so.
I know how that goes. Oh my god, mine wasn't any better. Nope, she thinks
awful.
that you're her kindred lore, and her brain is telling her that you are not what you are based on what you said. You must be some kind of
Nice.
Weird freak.
right? You must be
Just
a
some dude who's
Ventrue or
standing there,
something.
Speaking of
That's all.
kindred lore, can I roll to recognize the Giovanni family name? Or would I automatically
I would figure that would be
recognize?
almost an automatically. I mean, then again, I mean, Giovanni is so diverse. I mean, there are some vampires, but there are also normal humans that are Giovanni.
Exactly, and there are
Right.
also families that are technically Giovanni that don't have the Giovanni name.
Right.
Yeah.
So on and so forth, but
I mean, you could. I would say roll it just be on the safe
right,
side.
just to be safe. I mean, like I said, look at my roll. I thought that
And I think that I should probably roll mine too.
this character was a Ventrue, apparently, and not what he was, even based on what he said.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, you did pretty good too.
You are well aware. Yeah, you're definitely
Well,
aware,
I mean-
Josie, too. I saw those successes.
Well, I mean, Lucien looked out because he had already shook her hand, so he already
Right?
got
Knew
the
she was
general idea.
kindred,
Yeah, at least knew she was kindred.
Yeah, because that bitch be cold as hell. And she just kind of looks at her, and she's like, I'm sorry, did I brain fart? Did you introduce yourself?
No, she didn't.
No.
I just wanted to make sure I didn't pull another dumb thing like Milwaukee.
No. No Milwaukee. No Milwaukee.
Ma'am, you are very tall.
She says, "Thank you."
He's like 5'10", 5'8", I think.
So he's about the
what I
same
have.
height as she is, because she's 5'8".
Yeah, so
You
Yeah.
you little ants down there.
Myrcella's wearing
Wave.
heels. She might be a little taller with the heels.
yeah, I would say she's probably taller than him. He's the shortest one because he's in normal shoes.
Right.
Right.
Those are some lovely heels you have, too.
She says, thank you. I don't get to wear them very often.
Oh, just to give Josie a chance. He mumbles something in Arabic. There, Josie, now you can do your roll.
Oh, do a kindred lore roll?
Well, Arabic is pretty, it's one of those that anybody can know it, but
Yeah.
more often than not. What the
You're
Well, I think that might be enough successes.
3? Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
You at
you
least
got
know your clan for sure.
Yeah, you figure he would probably more than likely be Assamite due to the Arabic nature. But
Assuming he is a vampire.
yeah, assuming he is a vampire. If he is, that would be would make the most sense with the Arabic.
Yeah, and Myrcella's already
Dialect.
got an idea that he's kindred just because he didn't freak out when she shook his hand.
Yeah. Or he's just a very cool customer. Get it? Get it?
Right?
I know.
Nice.
He does actually seem, even though I
Yes.
didn't give it as a flaw, he does actually seem to be kind of tapping his sides almost as if he feels empty without something.
Right.
Yeah, he's an Assamite. When
Myrcella.
he doesn't have the tools of his trade, he
Nice.
feels incomplete.
Myrcella,
Naked somehow.
right? He feels naked.
Yep.
Myrcella is going to glance at Amazon here. And, oh, forgive me. I've been rude. Myrcella. She extends her hand.
Okay, so I will take her hand and I say, I am
Cold as fuck.
Maria Cologne. She raises her eyebrow when she takes your hand, but she doesn't react in any other way.
Maria Cologne. And, okay, Holly doesn't remember what your character's last name is, Lucien, or did you just say Lucien?
No, he said Lucien Vandal.
Lucien Vandal, Maria Cologne. Pleasure to meet you both. She just smirks.
The pleasure is mine.
He's got a 1 in etiquette. He's at least proper.
You mentioned that you see dead bodies on a regular basis.
Eavesdropping. She just chuckles. Yes.
Lucien kind of chuckles. He was going to say something else.
I do see dead bodies on a regular basis.
I gather that you work in the
What did you
morgue?
say?
Lucien goes, I see dead people.
Nice.
She says, I work with the police solving crimes using bodies. I'm a medical examiner. I also prepare bodies for the grave.
A noble trade.
Someone has to do it.
Indeed.
Not many in this city are as skilled as I in those regards.
Well, that's good. Then the dead, I assume, are treated with respect.
Of course.
Lucien just kind of snorts.
Of course they are.
The typical thought process for people, for most Kindred and Giovanni, are the creepy corpse fuckers. So
Yep.
Lucien has that stereotype of them. That's why he just chuckled.
It's a shame to see some of these, some of the things I've seen in my line of work, most certainly.
I'm sure. There are many tragedies.
Indeed. Many.
However, that is not why I asked. I was wondering if you happened to have any ins with people in the medical field.
Of course. To an extent. I mean, most of them are the people that I work close with while in the morgue. But
That makes sense.
I pretty much run my funeral parlor on my own. I have some people that help in the offices, but it's just me. So, like I said, I know a few people at the hospital where I do my work.
Well, it's possible that you might be able to do me a favor then.
Oh? She just kind of sits up, and the look on her face is like, oh, I enjoy proposals.
Mia continues. I have recently come to town, and I'm looking for some work. I'm a psychologist, which, as you know, means that I've trained as a doctor as well.
Oh, well, I'm sure there are a good number of people who could use the help. She points at her head after everything that has gone on in this city.
Yes, I've heard it's quite tumultuous.
Yes.
Yeah, quite a breach of protocol, isn't it?
Indeed it is.
She
Lucien
just
being very
raises...
subtle about what he meant.
raises her eyebrow and she says, yes.
Protocol. She just kind of,
Well, he wasn't going to call it the other thing.
she
Right.
just kind of shakes her head. Sometimes it goes right out the window.
Not good in such a fine city as this.
Certainly not.
Tends to draw unwanted attention. Lucien checked his phone. Text something, put it away.
Indeed, it makes things more difficult for everyone.
Indeed.
He nods.
I have bodies piling up faster than I can deal with them.
It's
Fires,
unfortunate.
explosions, miscellaneous violence.
There certainly does seem to be the spirit of tension in the air.
There is some kind of tension. Been kept rather occupied as of late, so this is my first night out in a while. A while being a week.
With everything I heard going on, I wouldn't be surprised if more people are staying in their homes.
Yes, this place is rather quiet this evening, she notes, looking around. I mean, it's still packed, but it's
Mortals
quiet
love
for
them.
this place. You know? I might be able to help you out there, Maria.
I would be in your debt.
That works with me.
She smiles. It's a kind of knowing smile. You can tell that she knows kind of what she's getting into.
Careful making deals with the devil.
I am not the devil, sir.
I've seen and dealt with worse.
Whoa. You're both talking at the same time.
Oh,
All I heard
sorry.
is blah, 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 because they all kind of merged.
Sorry, Josie.
I was just saying that I've seen worse.
And he just said it was a generic statement. Myrcella, correct?
Correct.
Who have you pissed off lately?
What do you mean?
He opens his phone back up, puts it in front of you. You see your picture.
Is there any specifics on the picture? Because I have to actually look at it and see.
Nope, just your picture. You notice he specifically moved it to just the picture.
I can't think of anyone I've upset.
Moves it back, closes it up. Okay. Don't worry, I turned it down.
And she pauses for a
He
moment.
just smiles.
Have you been sent here to do something about this?
No. Ironically, it just happened to pop up.
Let's see.
You know, if it's not you,
She's
maybe
actually
it's
pondering
someone
this now.
who has a problem with your family.
That could be it too. Figured you might want to know.
Biggest problem that my family has had. The last of them is sitting behind bars in the jail.
That could be problematic to certain individuals.
Yes. I suppose it could.
I know that was so not set up a whole ahead of time. I just randomly decided to throw it in for fun.
I could have upset someone by making the vaccine I created several months ago for an epidemic running around the city.
Well, this city really has had issues.
I generally try to keep to myself.
That's a wise thing to do.
Apparently, a girl can't even go out anymore. She just kind of glances at the phone that he showed her her picture on.
As I said, I figured you might want to know. I would definitely get a hold of your family and see if that can be rectified.
Believe me, I intend to.
You did not hear that from me. He just looks at you.
Who are you? She smiles.
In all fairness, the price wasn't enough. He just looks at you. Why beat around the bush? He hates subtlety.
How does that work anyway? How does one hire one of you anyways?
Usually only those in a role of leadership position can do that.
Such as? She motions her hand for you to go on
One who is of a princely manner.
or the equivalent thereof.
Nods.
I see. I see.
Unfortunately, it does not say who gave the contract.
It
But in my line of work, that's usual.
could be anyone.
I can do some searching. I believe we do have a branch here that I can dig into. It'll cost you, though. He
How
smiles.
much?
For now, same thing. He pulls a pen out, writes a number on the napkin. Yeah, it's only 10,000.
I should be able to do that.
I won't get paid until the service has been fulfilled.
I see.
That's a rather fair system.
Yes.
And much to the dismay of some of my fellows, they seem to think I should do things a different way.
How would they presume you do them?
Money first.
No.
Money or whatever my price is first.
I can see why one would think that, but then coming from the perspective of someone on the other end, you don't want to get screwed there either.
I assume you've picked up enough to understand my lineage. He looks at you.
She nods.
Then you're well aware that we are honor bound.
Indeed. And I have yet to break a promise. It's true. She has never broken a promise.
What fine and upstanding individuals you both are.
Myrcella just half smirks and shakes her head. And what about you? You've told us that you're a psychologist. And
That's
your
correct.
name.
That's also correct.
Here we are, babbling on about ourselves. She just kind of glances at Lucien with a half, chuckle.
He just kind of
Please,
shrugs his shoulders. He doesn't seem worried about it.
please,
And you
please.
hardly know anything about me.
Please do. Go on. Say something more about yourself.
Just remember, Miss Cologne, of our surroundings. He looks at you.
Oh, quite. Well,
You met
as
a
you may
few
have
who didn't.
judged from my appearance, I come from the south, Mexico, to be precise.
I realized they grew that tall in the South.
My father was not of Mexican descent.
Was your mother an Amazon? I'm sorry. I'm sorry you are so tall I couldn't help myself.
She's like, I'm used to it. I've been singled out for my tallness my entire existence.
No,
It's a
you are
very
unusually tall for a woman.
distinctive feature.
Yes. It's just one of many ways in which I am somewhat unfortunate. However, there's no point in crying over spilt milk, so I might as well appreciate what I've been blessed with instead of cursing it.
Oh.
You have probably not heard of my people.
She leans she leans slightly, her elbow rested on the bar and her chin to the top of her hand.
And if I
Curious.
said their name to you, it would probably mean little.
She still looks curious.
Lucian does too. He's just not, he's just
She
sitting and
looks
listening.
around. She takes a pad of paper and a pen out of her purse, and she writes something down on it, and she passes it over to Myrcella. I'll just.
And she looks down at the paper.
And it says Tlasik. I've spelled it in chat for you.
That one would be puzzling. She's only got 2 in vampire lore.
I got a roll.
And before you...
7. I mean, I have 5 dice too, but it's only 2 of them are vampire lore. So I'm like, I
Well,
guess.
this is just kindred lore generic.
Yeah.
So he recognizes it. I mean, it doesn't mean he knows jack and shit about it. He just would recognize
I'd
it.
have 2 successes, but it might be vaguely familiar, I would guess. But she's not sure. She doesn't think. And
it doesn't strike you as being a clan that exists in the modern day, that's for sure.
Yeah. Haven't heard of that.
You can kind of raise an eyebrow.
Well, I did say that you probably wouldn't have heard of it.
Oh, you misunderstand. I've heard of it. Just not nowadays.
Yes. Well, there are very few remaining, and with good reason. They were... She takes and sighs. Foolish. They were foolish.
Interesting. Reading up on them.
Right.
My character won't know, but I'm reading up on
Wow.
They are kind of a special little duck.
Snowflake.
Oh.
I am.
Right. Right, Will?
Oh, that's pretty wicked, dude. Holly, for your sake.
I know.
There you go.
She's a nasty little bitch, isn't she?
What I'm reading, yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Odd combo, though. That's kind of cool.
And out of character, yeah, I've actually dumped a fair bit of my points into getting some of those sorcery paths.
Ooh.
So
Oh, I gotta read that for sure.
it's mostly
Basically,
just
like Tremere stuff.
yeah, exactly. There's one unique sorcery path, and I have a little bit of that too. So that's a pretty sweet
I'll
one.
find out.
Nice.
I'll find out eventually. I'm just reading up on it. Oh, that's quite interesting.
Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, I kind of want to do something with this concept. It's
Tangent Town.
it's a special. It's one of those special magical snowflake fucking things. That was like, well, I might as well give it a go. So, but oh yeah, coming back to in character land, she says, I would not side with many of my clan though. So, if you do find out more about them later, please don't judge me by their foolishness.
I never judge one by
Oh.
the works of the many. I've learned that when it involves such a diverse world as this, that there are many aspects to each thought process. Admittingly, I did have a unique perspective on our new friend here. Looks at Myrcella. But I do not.
Mean?
I do not let that prejudice run things.
That's wise.
Myrcella, your associates are known for their unique traits, and
I'm aware.
You working in the field you do leads credence to various thoughts of the avenue on that one.
I'm well aware of what everyone else thinks of us.
I personally find it unique and rather wonderful.
Just mentioned, just said.
She's just like, no comment.
She is kind of weird. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. She's a strange character.
Motion gets another text. Well, now that's different. Puts it away.
Myrcella raises an eyebrow and kind of just shakes her head.
No worry about paying me. You must have friends.
What do you mean?
It was revoked.
Oh.
By a fellow associate of mine.
Interesting. She looks further confused.
Poor Holly does not get the clue to that one. I'm not going to give her any more.
What, should I just be rolling my intelligence or something?
Nah.
Because you clearly know something I don't.
I could be getting characters mixed up, so that is a big possibility. My brain is a little out of it. But I could swear she made contacts with this particular person.
Oh. One of her contacts or allies?
Mm. Since Lucien said it's one of his associates, I think you can narrow it down a little bit further.
Yep.
I think she made contact with him. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, then never mind. I'll retcon that.
Right.
The social scene, for Christ's sakes, doesn't really matter anyways.
Don't know. Whatever. Don't know.
Whatever. Okay, add a character, Kristoff.
Oh, no, he never got brought up.
I thought she made contact with him at one point in time.
Myrcella?
Yeah.
No, Giovanna did.
Oh,
Wrong
okay.
character.
Yes. God damn it.
I knew it. Out of character, I knew that was Kristoff. I was like, I bet it's Kristoff.
Yeah. Because I could have sworn Myrcella had contact with him at one point in time, but because I swore I brought him in at one point, but it was a while ago. Maybe I didn't.
Well, I mean, he exists, so he always could.
Now, with her pull within the family, it would be easy for them to make a phone call and get that taken care of anyways.
Yeah, it would be.
That's definitely true.
Since I know
I'm their boss. They're gonna
since I know at least Giovanna has good ties with the Giovanni anyways, so.
Yep.
So that would be an easy, once that came across the wire, that would be an easy fix.
Right.
So see, long
She
roundabout
owes
way
the
to get
Giovanni.
that problem solved.
Bada bing, bada bing. Well then, let's see.
So what should we expect as newcomers to the city, Myrcella?
Yes, that would be a very good thing for you to tell us.
She kind of looks around and she's like, well, like I said, fires, explosions, people dying, viruses spreading. Those are cleared up, though. She's sitting there, like, actually thinking on it.
So basically you're saying there's a lot of work for people in our lines of jobs.
Potentially.
I can foresee many people needing counseling after the kind of trauma that must be occurring.
Well, there's enough people around where she's trying to think of how to properly
That's the fun part, trying to figure out how to word it without giving away too much to the unknown.
Shadows crept through the restaurant, and then people started dying.
Okay, I'm gonna have to roll for this.
Yeah. I mean, he has the lore, just doesn't mean he's a book and can remember it. Well, actually, he can, I think, with what I gave him. Yes, he can, but I'm still going to roll it anyways.
I don't think that would necessarily ring a bell for me with one success. I don't know.
Wow, one success here too. Yeah, not so much.
Nope, not so much.
Yeah, Maria just raises her eyebrow and she's like, "What?"
It was like the darkness sucked away all the energy in the room. Along with all the life in the room.
She just looks disturbed. Like, ugh.
One by one.
Whoever did that.
It was brutal.
That sounds like quite a strange and terrifying occurrence.
Indeed.
and perhaps foolish.
Oh, extremely foolish. Idiotic. Suicidal, even, perhaps.
There are certain things that we are not done, and something like that seems to be one of them.
Hmm.
Oh, see, that doesn't really help. God damn it.
There. One of the other buildings was just burned to the ground after a series of violent, like I said, explosions in various areas of the city.
This is the kind of
Riots, so
thing
on and so forth.
that I left Mexico to avoid.
Shouldn't the people in charge be solving that problem?
Well, the people in charge seem to have gone missing.
Disappeared.
I would think they'd want to get that taken care of.
Oh, there's someone new in town.
They have the culprits. They don't need to worry about that particular thing.
Oh, well,
But those, their most recent are the explosions all over the
yes.
city. Some say they are gangs. Some say they are just mortals. The city's in chaos, pretty much. Anyone could be striking. City in chaos is a good target.
Interesting. It definitely sounds like I'll have a lot of work here.
Certainly.
And Miss Cologne, it sounds like you'll definitely have a lot of work here.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, I have an abundance of work here.
Just remember the difference between work and play. He smiles at you.
She just face palms. Oh, believe me,
I had
they
to
are
say it.
very
I had to
much
say it.
kept separate.
I couldn't go once without saying it.
Do you feel better after saying it?
He smiles. A little bit.
She just.
Well, don't misunderstand. I'm well aware of the thought processes on my affiliation.
Well, I'm glad that you're satisfied. Were there any other jabs anyone would like to make while we're going at it? Anyone?
You seem to know what you're doing. I would have no criticisms to make as one professional to another.
Damn, you must have one hell of a good etiquette. I got a 1 and I made that joke.
Yeah, that's actually one thing I forgot to buy, but I'm gonna have to
Myrcella,
play
I think, has
as
a
if I
decent
do.
amount of it. That's why I'm playing her, like, as... I'm like,
Oh, you could tell Lucien meant it as a joke. He didn't take it.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got etiquette. Good amount of
I
it.
should have etiquette. I'll probably buy it when I get the
You
chance.
probably should, especially with what you already stated your choice of career is.
Yeah, that's true. I just entirely forgot about it as a
A
thing.
lot of people do. I mean, most people don't even think about some of the minor ones like that.
Right?
Happens so often. I've forgotten a few things on my character sheet. I'm like, oh man, I really needed that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Myrcella will make it a point, actually, to make sure to give you guys both her card. It's the address to the funeral home. That's her card. It's her business card.
Lucien just looks at it, shakes his head, says nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would make sure you both have his card, which is just a white card with a
scribble on it.
Well, that too, but it actually has a shadowed wolf in the background running, and then just a phone number, no address or anything.
Oh.
Interesting card design.
His mom.
She says when he passes it over. I regret that I do not have a card to give either of you.
Oh. You could write your phone number on the back of this one, I suppose.
I am still getting around to setting up my phone.
I see.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let's see here. Right. I should have remembered that off the top of my head. Well.
And how do you intend for...
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It seems pretty convincing that she just hasn't set her phone up yet.
Okay.
But I will find a way to get in touch with you.
And how are people supposed to contact you in regards to this psychologist business?
Once I get that sorted out, phone-wise,
And
then they'll be able to contact me there. However, I do have an associate who you should be able to get in contact with. She says she takes another piece of paper and writes down a number on it.
Very well. She'll take it. That works.
She says, and in case you need to get in touch with me, and she passes another one over to Lucien.
He takes it and nods.
It had her name crisply written on it, as well as the number. And it also says ask for above her name. So.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Damn, I should have taken that one.
She just swirls the glass of wine again that she hasn't even touched.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lucien just
She,
sips on his.
yeah, Maria has sipped on hers, but the level of liquid has not actually changed.
Right.
He looks at his watch. Well, unfortunately, ladies, I must be going.
Very well.
I have to report in.
Good luck.
Standard.
It was a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I
Pleasure to meet you
also
both.
wish you luck.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Despite the jokes,
I'm sure we'll see.
it was a pleasure.
I'm sure we'll see each other again.
Indeed.
Puts the money down on the bar. Gets up. He leaves.
Okay. And Myrcella just kind of glances at Maria. Well, has been quite a long evening.
Yes.
I'm contemplating. I think perhaps go home and have a nightcap.
Maria looks around the bar. She says, I might need to find something to eat.
Oh, well, I suppose I shall leave you to it.
I appreciate that.
And Myrcella will pay for her drink and leave the drink on the bar. We'll be in touch.
Indeed.
Have a nice evening.
And you as well.
Oh, thank you. And she'll give you a friendly nod before she turns and makes her way for the door.
Okay.
And, we'll end with you going out on your feeding business here.
Yes.
And,
Do you want that recorded, or can we just say she feeds?
John will probably just, yeah, she feeds. She's feeding. Point made it known. Make it known. Maria has fed.
Right.
She
I
feeds
have
it
a herd,
on the
so
heart of a poor little boy, just a poor drunk boy in the bar. I'm just kidding.
no.
She feeds.
I of course found someone terrible to feed upon. So
Okay.
yes.
Alright, well, you gotta
That
end
was
it.
fun.
Yep, you gotta end it. Thank you,
Oh.
players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching.